Hi, I'm Kiran, ERP Customer Support Executive at EduPlus Campus. So in the last video, we have seen the student role. Now in the today's video, we will see the admin role. So in the admin role, admin has the given facility of the TPO master. He can add the user, he can assign the role to the user. It also has a facility to add the information in a bulk format by using the import facility. Similarly, admin can add the TPO, admin can add the role links. Go to the URL, enter your credential, click on login. After clicking on the login, go to the admin role. So these are the various roles admin assigned to the admin. Go to the add master. So these are the different modules: department, program type, and year. If you explore the department, so here you will observe the added department, and if you want to add a new department, click on the add new department, write down the department name, write down the display name, and write down the status of the department. Click on the save button. So newly added department will be visible here. So if you want to edit, you can just click on the action button and edit it and then save. Similarly, for the program, if you want to add the new program, you have to just click over here, select the program, select the department, select the TPO program, program name, display name, program is active, status is active or inactive, will be defined by clicking over here, then click on the save button. So newly added program will be visible here. Similarly, go to the program type. If you want to add new program type, write down the new program type name, click on the save button. Similarly, on the year, if you want to add new year, click on the add new year, write down the year, write down the display name, and click on the save button. So newly added year will be visible. So this is all about the add master. Go to the add assigned role to the user. So if the admin want to assign a role to the different user, select that user and assign the role, maybe admin, faculty, TPO, or non-teaching staff. Next, so this is the import facility which is given to the different modules, because in the department, if you explore the department, so this is the department. So if you want to add a new department individually, so you need to click on the add new department, write down the department name, write down the display name, and if the department is active, select the active and save it. And if you want to add the department in a bulk, then download the CSV format, open the CSV format, and fill the details as it is given in the CSV format. Okay. After saving all the information, then click here, select that CSV file, open it, then click on the submit button. So newly added departments will be visible here. Similarly, you can add the bulk information of the employees by downloading the CSV format file. Add the information about the employee, whatever the format which is given in the CSV file, follow those format, enter the details of the employee, then upload it and click on the submit button. Similarly, if you want to add individually the employee details, then click on the add new employee, write down the employee code, name, email ID, contact, select the program, select the department, select the organization, and if the new employee status is active, then select the active and click on the save button. And if you want to synchronize from the ERP, then you have to just click over here, synchronize employee from the ERP. So newly added employee with their details will be visible here. Similarly, in the learner side, if you go, it will observe the student information or the learner information. We can add the new student by clicking on the add new student button. Fill the details of the student, then click on the save. And if you want to add the student information in a bulk, then download the CSV file. The CSV file has some format. Follow that format, enter the details of these students, then click here, upload the file, then click on the submit button. So newly added student information will be visible here. Similarly, if you can synchronize from the ERP by clicking on synchronization student from ERP button, and you can also update the year of the student by clicking over here. Next, you can add TPO program in a bulk format by downloading the CSV format file, or if you want to add it individually, you need to click on the add new TPO program, write down the program, write down the display name. So in this way, we can add the different bulk information for the respective modules. Next, so this is the add role links. So whichever the links which are visible here from the to the admin side, which will be which is having the active status, so that's why it is visible here. So if you observe the admin role on this column, so admin has a add master ring, assigned role to user link, import link. If you observe, those links are visible here. Similarly, on the student portal, on the student side, so these are the various links which are available on the student side, which is the field profile, TPO registration, schedule company, application tracking, and so on, because the status of this role is active. So admin has a facility to add the new role link to the by writing the link name, sort order, link description, and so on. Next, admin also have the facility to add the new TPO. If you want to add the new TPO, click on the new TPO, enter the TPO name, select the coordinator, enter the official contact, enter the official email ID, select the organization, save. So the newly added TPO coordinator will be visible here. And if you want to edit the added employee details or newly added TPO coordinator details, then click on the edit button. You can edit from here and then click on the save button. So this is all about the admin role. Thank you.